Tik Tok. As you lay on an autumn day in a warm and sunny place, don't look up into the sky. Instead, look down and squint your eyes. Squint them both so very tight that if you look with all your might, you'll find the land of more than small, and in this land are bugs, that's all. Look at the bugs. They're funny little bugs. Do we have bugs like that? The big leaf swings creaked and groaned as the little bugs who attended Bugville's Buttonwood School waited for the class bell to ring. They played bug and go seek, cops and bugglers, and raced around and around so they would be good and tired by the time they went into school. By the time they went into school, they wanted to be tired. There they are playing. One bug kid was a little bigger than the others. He swaggered into the yard, shoving the small bugs out of the way. You could see he thought he was a real tough bug. He was the leader of a gang who surrounded him as he got to the center of the yard. Hi, Tik. Hey, how's it going, Tik? What a buzzin', Tik, they shouted, each trying to get in good with the head bug. Just to show how tough he was, Tik didn't answer any of them. He just kicked a little girl's bug's ball into the bushes. What a meanie. Here's the ball. Tik really knew how to be tough. He always picked on small people than himself. And he made fun of things he didn't understand. He didn't understand spiders, so one of his favorite things to do in the whole world was to make up stupid spider jokes. Hey, Cricket, do you know why the spider crossed the playground? Tik asked one day. Cricket scratched her head and said, I don't know. To get to the other slide, Tik shouted gleefully as he broke into gales of laughter. He's a bully. A bully is a mean, mean guy. Tik was really the king of the Buttonwood bullies. And the grossest thing about him was that he felt he had to make fun of a cute little girl bug named Tok. Now, Tok was born with a disease that did not let her legs develop like other bugs. The only way she could get around was in a wicker wheelchair. Everyone at school loved Tok, except Tik. He would yell at her and call her names like Wheelbug and Wobble Knees. What a meanie. One day, to show how tough he was, Tik tied one end of a vine to Tok's wheelchair and the other end to a boxberry bush. Then he ran into the schoolyard and pretended to fall and hurt himself. There's the vine. Of course, dear little Tok started to wheel over to him to see if she could help. The vine snapped tight, and Tok fell out of her chair onto the ground. Tik laughed so hard he had to hold his sides. Oh, ha, 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 he went. Look at that. That is funny. And he ran off into the dark forest of high grass and wild berry bushes. That's not very nice. Tik was snickering so hard that he didn't see the spider web stretched out across the trail. Before he could stop himself, he was wound up in the web like a cocoon. He was stuck fast in the sticky net. Serves him right. He hadn't hung there long when up walked the janitor, Spiffy McFarlane, to see what kind of a rat bug his web had trapped. Well, 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 said old Spiffy as he chewed on a straw of grass. It seems I've caught a bigger rat than I counted on. The bug bully of Buttonwood School. Get me out of here, you old dumb spider, shouted Tik. Old, am I? Mused Spiffy. Dumb, am I? We'll see. There he stuck. Tik screwed his face into his toughest bug bully look and said, Hey, we all know that the only things spiders are good for are catching flies and helping bugs with their menial chores. Spiffy nodded his head as if in understanding. Oh, we do we? Maybe I'll let you just hang there for a bit until you can sympathize and understand other bugs' feelings. With that, he sauntered off into the forest. Other bugs' feelings? Poof, said Tik. I don't need his help. He began twisting around, trying to release himself from the cocoon, but the only thing he succeeded in doing was hanging himself upside down. Good. Tik was scared. Here I am as helpless as Talk is in her wheelchair, he thought. Suddenly he realized what Spiffy had been talking about. He had always made fun of bugs weaker than he, and now he was weaker and more helpless than any of them. Little bug tears began to stream from his bug eyes. He understood the pain he had caused others by being a bully. I'm sorry, he wailed. I am going to be a better bug. At that, old Spiffy, who had been hiding nearby, stepped up to the web and without saying a word, he cut Tik loose. There he goes. Whenever he could, from that day forward, Tik would push Talk in her wheelchair around the playground at Buttonwood School. You could hear the bugs laughing and giggling all over Bugville as he told her jokes about the dumbest, stupidest bugs around, a little bug named Tik. Well, I would say he'd learned his lesson. If you're making fun of people, ugly true, just look in the mirror and laugh will come to you. That was nice that he behaved himself from now on. Never be a bully.